What is up, guys? Rickacus here, and this is the loot update for week 1. Now, I know the week, technically, it's like been a week since release on Tuesday, but it's just easier if I do it for the actual week every Sunday. Now, I know this is Monday, but I haven't played really any today. This is basically what I've gotten from Tuesday to Sunday. So, let's go over the loot. Before I do, though, I'm going to nip something right in the bud right now. I cannot tell you where to get certain items. Every one of my loot updates, there's always those few kids who are like, where do you get this rocket launcher? It was a random drop from a random enemy, and then I decoded it, an engram, and it gave me a random weapon. It's literally impossible for me to say, oh, go here and you'll get this rocket launcher. It's all randomized. One person last time was so upset that I wasn't telling him where to get loot that he was like, he called me a fucking faggot because I didn't tell him where to get the loot, the completely randomized loot drop. I don't think he was very smart, but let's continue on and go over the different loot I have. So firstly, let's just open this bad boy up. We have the Pride and Joy. This I got last night, the Crusader 1 Legendary Scout Rifle. Lucky enough to get it. So it's got the 3 sights, and its first ability is causing damage with this weapon increases its stability. So as you shoot a guy, it increases the stability of the weapon, aka it recoils less. Now, I could have used with a more useful, like, that would have been amazing with an auto rifle. With a scout rifle, do you really need that much of an increase in stability? Probably not. Now, I know some of you might be like, wow, this guy gets a legendary weapon, he's complaining, are you serious? And that is a fair argument of me, but basically, it's not the most useful thing. The only thing that I would say it does come into play is when I'm fighting enemies, kind of like boss-like enemies, that the best one is a Cabal commander or something, whatever. Ooh, 2. Whatever Cabal guy has the massive minigun. And it's very easy with this gun. I can just start shooting him, and since that ability comes into play and it reduces the recoil so much, you just get headshot, 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 headshot. It's very easy to take down large enemies like that by hitting them multiple times in the head. Now, for other things, let's go over the rest of the things that I got. For the secondary, I'm not really using too many amazing things. I got like a level 16 shotgun, a level 17 fusion rifle, and the only level 20 of the secondaries I have is the sniper rifle. Now, this is a very, very good sniper rifle. I do like it a lot. The ability is amazing where kills reduce the cooldown of my grenades. So I really like anything that reduces my actual powers, because throwing a grenade at an enemy is going to do pretty much always more damage than using a weapon, sans rocket launcher, obviously. So I really like weapons and an armor that have abilities that recharge my recharge my abilities faster. Now, going over some other things, we got this purple rocket launcher. Absolutely amazing. Like, this was the first legendary I got. It is so good. It's special. Before I do, hold on, you're probably like, Rick, you didn't go over the rest of these. We got an upgraded damage. We have explosive rounds, lightweight where you get +2 agility, and we have precision class for better zoom. I'm not sure what this is. I'm pretty sure it just zooms in further, so you can use this more like a sniper rifle. The second ability is precision kills with this weapon dramatically increase reload speed. I am happy about that. I'm going to try to unlock that as soon as possible. And then we just got several upgrades to the overall attack of the weapon. Now, going over this, the second upgrade is we got reload speed and fitted stock. Obviously, reload speed. I'm not really worried too much about stability and stuff for a sniper rifle. Kind of pointless. And for the rocket launcher, this whole thing is, I don't know why anyone would pick these. Like, less recoil, penalty to velocity, less recoil, penalty to blast radius. I've never found myself shooting a rocket launcher and saying, wow, this recoils so much. You usually just shoot one and you're done. Now, this one, unfortunately, don't have heavy ammo, because you could never get heavy ammo in this game if you have a good rocket launcher. It's just Murphy's Law. But it has 2 rounds. It can hold 2 rounds, and it's just phenomenally powerful. I'll be showing you guys. There should be some gameplay of me using it in the background. Yeah, it's just, I would never want to reduce the recoil. It just doesn't make sense to me. I obviously would rather keep the blast radius and velocity as high as possible. So these are totally pointless. Cluster bomb, amazing. The upgraded damage I haven't done yet because I've been low on helium filaments. It says I'm high now. That's because I've been farming the hell out of them. We got 3 more upgrades to reduce the recoil again. I don't know why I would want that. Switch weapons faster. That would be useful. And increase warhead velocity. I never really find it's an issue, the velocity of this weapon, so I probably won't do that. Increase reload speed when the mag is empty. That will be kind of useful, I guess. But if you're using a rocket launcher, all the enemies are probably dead if you're using it right. Like, before you reload, everything's dead. So that's kind of unnecessary. The only thing I would say is, like, right now I have 0 ammo. So when I pick up a heavy ammo, I'm going to have to reload my weapon, so it will probably come into play there. That actually, now that I think about that, that's not the worst thing in the world. So those are basically my main weapons. I never use this. I would never really use these too much. And the only other thing I want to go over is this assault rifle. It's just phenomenal. I was using this for so long. It's level 17. Now, this is like one of the fast shooting ones. Like, as you can see, like, it's a very, very fast shooting assault rifle. 59 rounds, like, it's... Now, that's the thing about it. Now, the upgrades, though, are just perfect. We got counterbalance, which increased stability, and we got another one for another increase in stability. So what you have is one that shoots super fast. I'm sure you guys have gotten some of the super fast shooting ones. But if I want to shoot, like guys over here, I can go fully automatic, and as you can see, keep it pretty damn steady. Now, there's like, yeah, there's still some recoil with this gun, don't get me wrong, and getting normal enemies like these guys isn't going to be the easiest thing in the world, but I can keep this thing way steadier, I believe, than I'm supposed to. And so when fighting bosses, this thing is amazing. Like, just imagine, you know, the guy at the end of the moon mission or anything, if he has, you know, that's his, that green thing is his weak spot, you just aim and you shoot and you just, all of these, all 59 rounds, weak spot, and it just destroys bosses because you're doing thousands of like almost basically like 10,000 plus damage with one magazine just shooting at a boss's weak spot. So I really like this assault rifle for bosses. Now though, since it is 17 and I'm 25 for light, it's really kind of fallen into I don't really like it as much for PvE. For PvP, it can be phenomenal also. But I'm kind of just sticking to this bad boy. Now, going over the armor, I got this purple helmet pretty early on, and it's been phenomenal. This is what is raping all of my helium filaments. It takes like 16 to upgrade this helmet, so upgraded it twice. Now, upgrading it does actually increase its light. You'll see it's light plus 22. I believe when I first got it, it was light plus 18. The first upgrade made it 20. And now it's 22, so upgrading armor does increase its light and defense, two very, very useful things. So I kind of try to focus on upgrading my armor rather than my weapons at the time, especially when I don't necessarily need any of this stuff extremely badly. Like for this one, I really do want it to reload faster because it's a primary, so I will be putting resources into upgrading this, but the rocket launcher is fine on its own. I don't really have a need to upgrade it, so I'm going to save my upgrades for armor, because like I said, getting a high light is quite important, and the weapons don't give you light, whereas the armor does. Now, I'm maxed out kind of level 20 for all this stuff. I should be kind of using stuff that actually impacts the weapons I'm using. Like, this is fast reload speed with pulse rifles. I'm not using pulse rifles. This is scout rifle. Actually, this is pretty lucky. I have scout rifle and shotgun, and then this is carry more ammo for scout rifle. So I am pretty lucky with these two things for scout rifle, but I'm not actively looking for armor for scout rifle, even though I probably should be. I basically just have replaced all my... I had a lot of blue chest armor before, but it was all less than level 20. Level 20 just has the most light. A blue can only go up to light plus 15, so level 20 just has the most light and the most defense, and that's the main things I'm looking at, and it just so happened that I also got the scout rifle, and everything kind of worked out. No one really gives a crap about this. I'm just using the one that kind of, I think, looks the coolest. The second coolest is probably this green one, actually, and we got a couple more choices. This is pretty... I still think I'm really disappointed that these do nothing except look cool. I would be really, really happy if... just little things, light plus 3, light plus 1, you know, strength plus 1. It would make it so that you actually were happy when you get this. Every time I see a blue, I'm like, oh cool, blue engram. I pick it up. If it's a class specific one, I'm always disappointed. And yeah, like they do look cool, but I think just tiny bonuses. I'm talking like light +2, you know, that would, and then you could get one with light +3. That would make it so that it's worth your while and you'd be excited for getting them. And I don't know why they didn't do that. Now, you may be sitting there kind of thinking, wow, like you were so lucky. And that is a huge factor of this game, luck. And frankly, a little bit more of a factor that it should be. I'm going to be doing an entire video on the Destiny loot system and kind of the problems with it. There is some massive, mind-blowing problems with it right now that should be addressed as soon as possible to make this game, you know, the best game it can be. But as of right now, again, luck plays way too much role in how like good your loot is. And I'm really going to talk more about this in the other video, but that is pretty much it for the loot update. I hope you guys enjoyed. There is, you know, if you want to know how to get really fast engrams, I made a video on like great farming spots. If you have stuff like Motes of Light or strange coins, you can exchange those with a kind of a hidden seller, the Agent of the Nine, who sells gold exotic weapons, and I made a video on that. So if you want to kind of know how to, any tips I know about how to get good stuff, I've already made videos on them for you guys. So there's nothing really new in this video other than just kind of showing off what I've got, talking about the different loot and kind of the state of the game. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to rate, comment, and subscribe for more Destiny content, and as always, have a good day.